All right, yo, peace, everybody. So look, if there's nobody in here right now, usually people that get on live, I hate cliches, B. So when people get on live, they be like, all right, I'm gonna give it time to let the audience build in Facebook. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't
Time
gonna
on,
say all that.
time on in.
You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for people to file in real quick. Nah, I ain't saying none of that. I'm saying if you're not on here right now, you know what I mean, catch me later. So all right, so right now, um, one of the biggest questions that I get as a professional credit repair specialist um, is what's the difference between my due date and my statement date, and why is it important that I know the difference, right? So let me just start off by introducing myself. My name is Omar Ray Kinsey, the proud founder of Oyo Enterprises, where we specialize in helping people figure out their financial lives and set new financial sales and trajectories to get to their future. So, um, so with the question, um, people don't understand that if you pay your balances on a credit card by your due date, that's not the end of the equation, because that due date, where we at? Let me get this mouse right here. All right, so that due date, that usually, if you have 3/15/15, this is from a while ago, right? So if this is your due date, if you pay your debt or pay your balances off by this due date, then you cool, right? You cool on the interest, right? So the credit card company can't charge you interest for the balances that you have, as long as you pay it off by this due date, right? So that's one leg of the equation. However, when it's time to report to the credit bureaus, the credit bureaus, if you see this date right here, 3/15, right? This date over here is your statement open and close date, right? So January 19th to March 18th, right? That's the amount of time that everything that you do with your credit card, with your balances and all of that, everything that is done in that time frame is taken into account of how you're going to be reported to the credit bureau, right? So saying all that to say, if it usually goes from 119 to 218, move that up a month, right? That means that your next statement date would be 218 to 318 or 319, right? So that means that if you pay your balances off by the 15th, they can't charge you interest. However, if you zero your card out, bring it back down to zero, there's no debt, you good, you're looking clean, all of that. So if you pay off all your debts by the 15th, on the 16th, if you decide, look, I got all my balances down, I want to splurge real quick. I want to get real mixy, and I want to do it up right now, right? So you put a huge balance on your card on the 16th. Your card is not reporting to the credit bureau until the 18th, maximum the 19th. So that means that when all your information is submitted to the bureau, if you, after you paid off your debt, you went out and say, yo, I want to put $1,000 on this card, right? When your statement due date approaches and everything is reported to the credit bureau, you are going to have $1,000 balance, as recognized by the credit bureau. So you looking at it like, why my score just dropped like 50 points? I just paid my due date. And I had a client that was falling into this trap time and time again. She'd be like, yo, I just paid all my balances off. I just got it down to zero by my due date, and still my score went down. But I was like, well, what are you doing right after you pay, right? Are you cognizant of the fact that there's a difference between a due date and a statement date? So so once she started to do that and not splurge until after that statement date was done, then her credit score shot up to the moon. She in the 700s now. She getting real jiggy with it. You know what I'm saying? I haven't used that in a decade. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it was appropriate. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was, you know what I mean? It was the right time to bring that back out the bag. But so yeah, so just being cognizant of the difference between the due date and the statement date in relation to the credit bureau and how your credit score is going to be negatively or positively affected, you know, by you paying your bills and all of that stuff. So the you know, it's important for your pockets that you pay your stuff off by your due date so that you don't get hit with interest. But it's more important for your credit score that you pay things off by or before your statement date is due, so that you know your credit won't take a hit and it can actually continue to rise, right? So you know, so that's what we're doing. Due dates is cool. Statement dates is better. You know what I'm saying? You know, chocolate is good. Vanilla is better. Only in ice cream. So you know, that's what we're working with. That's the framework we leaving out with. So good looking for if yo, we got any questions on the line? Did anybody come in?
Nah, I was just testing them on both platforms.
All right, cool. All right, so yeah. So that has been your words, your nuggets, uh, your nuggets for the day from Oyo Enterprises. Yeah, man, come back. Let's build. Let's go. All right, peace and love, yeah.